There are a lot of churches in central Georgia, and on Sundays, people sometimes go their separate ways depending on their faith.
But tonight, as we continue our series, Sacred Spaces, Suzanne Lawler takes you to one sanctuary in Irwinton where long ago different denominations came together.
The church was actually built by a Catholic carriage maker.
Beverly Clark isn't from Irwinton, but she taught school in town for 28 years and fell in love with the Union Church history and the sharing spirit surrounding the sanctuary.
3 different denominations came together. It was the Presbyterians and the Baptists and the Methodists.
Back in 1854, fires destroyed 2 of the main churches in town. Well, folks thought they could make use of a single space with a steeple.
We were just all one family. And I didn't know any difference.
Pat Hatcher is 86.
Some people said the Methodists sit on one side and the Baptists sit on the other. But I don't remember that we all mixed.
They had tolerance for one another, but the 3 sects did rely on a schedule. One would take one Sunday and another faction would take another spot on the calendar.
Thank goodness Sherman could have burned it, but he left it.
Now, the Civil War general didn't have much sympathy for the county courthouse. He burned that down on his march to the sea. But the church, well, it became useful to him.
He used it to store the things that they acquired throughout our county.
Sherman's long gone, and the walls inside are showing their age. But every year, volunteers stage a Christmas service, open to everyone, and people still get married at Union Church.
And it's a very special place to lots of people.
I just think it's wonderful that we're still able to go in this church where people walked over 150 years ago and where they prayed and where they worshiped God, and we still can do it.
A close-knit community with a symbol of strength, endurance, and compassion sitting in the middle of town. Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
And if you would like to check out Union Church, the Christmas program happens the last Sunday in November. There's also a Friends group for Union Church that oversees the upkeep of the building and the property.